Hello, YouTube lands. Hello, YouTube lands. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching in the world. Just in case I get a sudden influx of viewers, I'm going to give you all a quick reintroduction. My name is, well, the name is pretty obvious. My name is Mark. Been doing this little channel for a couple of years now. It's just a hobby. That is all. I only film everything on a smartphone. I don't film everything on gimbals or GoPros. Very basic filming. Very basic filming. Waspy. And I did make a very solemn vow in my last video that I was going to cut down on the Comic Con vids. I've broken that promise. I'm sorry, folks, I have broken that promise because, yes, I am going on a Comic Con. And I can hear the sobs, I can hear the wails, the wailing of sorrow and pain as I announce this. But just bear with, guys, bear with. This could be something rather special. So, a lot of you out there have always said, Mark, you need to go to a big city Comic Con, because over the years I've been sticking to really small fry Comic Cons. So this time around I am actually going to a big city Comic Con. I am going to go to Birmingham and the NEC for the Comic Con 2025. Oh God, this is very much a first of many, because I have never been to Birmingham. You might as well get me on that plane to Tokyo. And I've never been to the NEC. So, you know, I'm popping a lot of cherries here, folks. I'm popping a lot of cherries. So slightly intimidated. I've got to say, I am slightly intimidated. But I'm also very excited. So booked the tickets a couple of months back, before the guest list was announced. And yeah, when did we book the tickets? It was about May. I think it was about May. It was. So the guest list it's a mixed bag. I'm gonna say it is very much a mixed bag. But the big real McCoy, the really big name that is going is His Unholiness, the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, Osbourne is going to be in attendance. Weirdly, we're going on the Saturday, and so is Ozzy. Ozzy and his brood, the Osbournes. Yes, Sharon, Kelly, Jack, they're all going to be there. Wow, that's a bit of a big coup, isn't it? A big coup for Birmingham, even though, you know, Ozzy does hail from Birmingham. So obviously when I heard this, I was very excited. And the dream of meeting Ozzy was pretty high. It was pretty high, folks. So to meet Ozzy and to get a photo with him, get a selfie with him, it's going to cost £1,000. Yes, you heard that right, folks. It's going to cost £1,000 to get a selfie with Ozzy. I think you've got to pay £666 for a VIP pack, and then another £300 on top for a selfie and a meeting with the Prince of Darkness. Personally, I do think it's a tad extortionate. I do. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of Black Sabbath and Ozzy fans out there, really, hardcore Aussie fans out there that be saying, is that all £1,000? Should be triple that. I'd be willing to sell my internal organs onto the black market just to meet Ozzy. It's Ozzy Osbourne. It's Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, a man who has pioneers rock music and well, not just rock music, heavy metal. He is a national treasure, an icon, if not. So I kind of get the flip sides of the argument. I think it's a little bit steep. But I know a lot of you are thinking, that's nothing, £1,000's nothing. If you have paid this to meet Ozzy, what was the experience like? How did it go? Was it worth every penny? Would you do it again? Was it too low a price? Comment down below if you went, and you're watching this now, you went. Comment down below as to how it went with Ozzy and the Osbournes, because there's a ghoulish piece of me that would love to hear how it went, and whether it was worth the money. So I'm gonna have to cross Ozzy out on my meeting list. Might try and get him on video. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. With Comic Cons here, like fever dreams, and anything can happen. So you just don't know. We might somehow get Ozzy on camera in some form. I'm not counting my chickens on that, but you never know. So, but this is not just about Ozzy. It's just going to be the whole experience. I'm just going to go with the flow and just see how it goes. I'm going to film as much as I possibly humanely can. I don't want to be filming the backs of people's heads. I really don't, because I honestly do think it's going to be heaving on the Saturday. I think they're giving out a heat wave as well. That's going to be fun. But it should be air conditioned in there, I'd have thought. I'd be very surprised if it isn't. So that's it, guys. I'm very excited. This could be a lot of fun. It could be incredibly weird. And I hope you enjoy my visit to Wonderland. I hope you do enjoy this visit. So, NEC, here we go. Let's pop my Birmingham NEC Comic Con cherry. Let's go! First stop, service station. Just had a bite to eat BK with Royal Highness. It does remind us of Western Pier, to be honest, in a weird way. Here we are. I think Stevie Wonder was performing here earlier this week. It's air conditioned though. Here we are. We're about to enter heaven. We've got a very heavy metal themed Comic Con this year. Geeks and heavy metal fans all under one roof. It is going to be the backs of people's heads because it's absolutely heaving. Got Thelma and Shaggy in front. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is mental. And it's absolutely heaving. 31 degrees heat. The Ewoks are here. There they are, ready to go into battle. Deadpool is here, as is Dogpool. Life is a mystery. they're Daleks. The Daleks. Let's go on there. That's the Daleks. A staple. There they are. Tom Baker's here. No, they're having trouble. Davros?
He's just preparing it. He has damage controlled. Yes. I'm not damaged. You should never damage one of my children, Doctor.
Davros thought I was turning off the doctor. Oh God, I'm getting into trouble. I might be exterminated. This is mental. This is a fever dream.
Where's the camera? It's over here. Yes. Make sure it's a good photograph. It's a good photograph.
I've already got them around down again. I'm going to let the Daleks do their
I'll go
thing.
down this side. Come on, Doc.
There's Aussie. Grand to meet Aussie. Prince of Darkness. Yeah. Oh, Superman's here. There he is. I'm not going to lie, this is the toughest film I've ever had to film. It is absolutely heaving as expected. Oh, I love that t-shirt. It's absolutely heaving. It's packed out. There we go. So I think over here is where all the stars are. So I think to meet the stars you've got to allocate a time slot, which is a bit of a faff, I personally think. But then when it's just busy, you kind of see why. Yeah, everyone's all queuing to see Aussie, I think. Oh.
So then we'll have to queue again and head this way a bit. This is exactly what happened to us in there.
Well, you all wanted me to do a big city Comic Con. I'm afraid this is the footage you're gonna get. Oh. That's the gaming centre. Superman ripping on above. There he is. I did think that was Sakir Starmer at one stage. We've got a bit of space. There we are.
Like a bug.
Thank you.
Okay.
There he goes. Is that you? This is why I love Comic Cons. It's the madness of them. Thankfully, it has slightly quietened down a bit compared to earlier. By the way, that is Roger, my father in France. He's in a scooter because he's getting over very slowly sciatica. There's no way he's gonna walk around in this heat. There's my twin, Jabba the Hutt. People still queuing, probably to spend £1,000 on Aussie. I could be wrong. Maybe Dogpool, perhaps. But I'm not queuing in this heat. Oh my. This is, yeah, cattle market. Sorry, big city Comic Con fans. I'm not a fan of this cattle market approach. Baby Yoda's going by. Okay, this is what I love about the Comic Cons. God. Yeah. Tribute to Michael Madsen. Yeah.
Statue of Gerald. Just because it's such a rich height of the head. I don't think he would care for a lot of people to be like,
Stairs, PS stations. Retro consoles galore here. Oh.
But it's six, so like, I'm like, no, it can't.
Seeing that it is a bit calmer. It's time to do a little bit of filming.
Thank you very much, and if you need to see tomorrow, if not, thank you.
It has calmed down a lot. So now that the show's nearly over, all the stars have gone. There's been absolutely mental queues all day, ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
I know a lot of you out there must watch Vampire Diaries and Arrow, shows like that. I've never watched them, I will confess. But yeah, they've all gone. I reckon up there maybe the Osbournes. So you know, this is a bit more my type of space. It was a bit manic earlier, and now and now it's a lot more comfortable, a lot more quieter. You can get around a bit. I reckon this must be for the Osbournes, I reckon. Yeah, I think it's for the Osbournes. That is crazy. Mind you, it was worse than this earlier, believe it or not. Yeah, it's for the Osbournes. So that concludes our day out at Birmingham NEC for the Comic Con 2025. Mixed opinions, most of which I will go into more detail at the end of the video. Had its good points, had its bad points, but all in all, it was certainly an eye-opener. It certainly was an eye-opener. And now, to head back to Somerset, on this 34 degrees day. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that was Birmingham Comic Con 2025. And all in all, I have to say, I did enjoy it. It was a fun day out it was. Few niggles, a few little niggles. I mean, yesterday it was about 35 degrees, and aircon was on. Yeah, you see, aircon was on, but only at the entrance. So once you turn right and you went deeper into the hall, all that fresh, cold air was basically evaporating due to the amount of people in said hall. And it got very hot. It got very hot, and me and 35 degrees heat, we do not mix. We do not mix. Thankfully, there's loads of places where you can indulge in refreshments and beverages. So it was a niggle. I mean, that was in the lap of the gods rather than NEC or even Monopoly. It's just the way it was. That was one little niggle. Oh man, the queues. So I don't know how you guys done out there. Please comment down below. But there was a lot of queues for the guests. I know that I think to meet them you have to pre-book an allocated time slot. I might be wrong there, but that is what I have read. You have to pre-book a allocated time slot that suits you. But I've been reading some horror stories on social media that wasn't the case for all. Some people had to wait hours, and I mean hours, to meet the guest of choice. But for others, they managed to meet them. So again, who can you believe? Was this true? Comments down below again, folks. I want to hear how you went with this. Did you get to meet your guests? Was it all smooth? Am I wrong? Was it not a cattle market? Was it a smooth experience? Was it a brilliant experience? Was it a terrible experience? Comment down below. Please, please, please. Did any of you meet the Osborns? I've seen a few photos of Ozzy and his throne. Was it brilliant? Did you manage to get all their autographs at the same time? So there we go. So, I mean, these are all niggles that might be rectified in future. I know a lot of people also on social media said there wasn't enough vendors. I think there was enough vendors there, personally. I thought there was personally enough vendors there. I know some people think there should be more, but I thought it was just right. I mean, T-Volt, I've got to give them a massive heads up. T-Volt, they were running a stall primarily for t-shirts. I'm wearing this. It was pandemonium there. Everyone was just going wild trying to get their t-shirts. I'm not surprised. I mean, if it was a bit more quieter, I would have got a few more. But as it was pandemonium, and again, it was in the lap of the gods. There was just so many people in there trying to grab a t-shirt. I would have gotten a few more actually, if I'm being honest. But I'm pleased with the ones I got. So yeah, big shout out to T-Volt. I would certainly visit them in the future. Or online. So yeah, I think there was enough to do vendor wise. The only big problem I think I had with it all, because the NEC is gigantic, everything, and I mean everything, was crammed into such a confined, compact space. You know, all the stalls were, yeah, they were quite like closed in, I thought. This might be me. I'm not someone who likes crowds. I'm not a big fan of crowds. But it was very confined. There wasn't much leg room, as you would have seen on the video. It's like, oh come on, we could have spread out a bit more, maybe. You know, this is the NEC. It's not exactly tiny, is it? You could have done with a bit more spacing out a little bit. I know some people say there wasn't enough to do there, but then with Comic Cons there generally isn't a lot to do. You go around and you see them all within an hour and that's your lot. I don't know what people would expect really. I mean, we managed to kill a good 4 hours there, you know, and that's not without queuing for the guest stars or anything like that. That was mainly because we just popped in the Weatherspoons for a bit of coolness, frankly. But all in all, it was good fun. I wouldn't discount going again. It's not Birmingham, maybe somewhere else. Any other big city Comic Con, maybe. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was good fun. A few little giggles, but I think you're gonna get that with any Comic Con, frankly. But yeah, all in all, I did enjoy it. And I know a lot of people say that Birmingham has the nicest people. That was very true. That was very true. There was a lot of kindness, I gotta say a big shout out to the young chap who took photos of me outside the Predator Alien stand. And also for many of you who all said sorry for being in my father's way while using his little scooter doing his Lewis Hamilton. Thank you very much, everyone. You wouldn't get that in Somerset. Oh, you wouldn't get that in Somerset. It'd be curse words. Anyway, that's all for now, guys. If you did like this video, then please like and subscribe. I'm going to be off soon for a good couple of weeks during the summer, so I'm hoping to get out and about and explore a few places, hopefully new places. And I'll be tagging you all with me. So until then, goodbye and farewell. Ta-da, everyone. Ta-da.